Miss Naomi Cher, right, Naomi?
Yes.
Well, welcome to Top Entrepreneur, and you're fidgeting with something. Tell us a little bit about what you've got here on the table, but more importantly, what do you have in your hand?
Gladly. This is the Squidget. It's a gadget for people with destructive or disruptive fidgeting habits, such as clicking a pen. We all know how annoying that can be. We've all had people around us clicking pens. This is a silent alternative to that fidgeting motion. This is for people who twist buttons on a coat. That can tear the buttons right off of your coat, but this is on an axle, so it spins freely.
So how many different gadgets do you have on any one of those particular devices that you have there?
Usually about 6 or 7, and each one specifically targets a fidgeting habit that's pretty common to a lot of people within the population. I've done a lot of product research just from observing people in my classes, observing my students, people around me, looking at their fidgeting habits.
Okay, so what is your background? You say you're in classes with students. What is your background?
I just finished my student teaching year. I taught English in high school.
Okay.
So
tell us how this idea of this whole product came up. I want to get in a little bit closer there. But while you're doing that, tell us a little bit about the history.
Well, when I was in 10th grade, my best friend had a habit of digging her nails into her arm when she was stressed. And that was not something that I felt she should be doing. But she couldn't seem to stop. It was just a compulsive thing. Whenever she would not be thinking about her arms, that's what they would do. And so over Martin Luther King weekend, I stayed in my room all weekend while my family went skiing, and I prototyped and designed the first Squidget. And I gave it to her on her birthday a couple days later, and she still has it. Her fidgeting, her self-destructive habit was significally reduced.
Now, where'd you get the name? How'd the name come from?
It was actually from her. She, a couple days before the gadget was, the idea came to me, she was trying to say the word squirm and the word fidget at the same time.
So you combined it.
Yeah.
For efficiency's sake.
Well, I think it was more of just a brain lapse.